Back in Worcester, Massachusetts for the semifinal round of monster truck action. Barefoot versus Bigfoot and Taurus versus Gravedigger, with the big blue machines coming out first. The original monster truck created by Bob Chandler in 1974 was Bigfoot, but very shortly after, Fred Schaefer created the Chevrolet equivalent and named it Barefoot after, believe it or not, two real live pet black bears that Fred Schaefer has, named Sugar and Spice. The Bigfoot Ford pulls out onto the floor to take on one of his absolute most arch rivals. The trucks are staged, waiting for the green light. And Bigfoot leaves the starting line well before the green light ever was illuminated, and that is an automatic disqualification. What an incredible upset. As the big blue Ford left, as I said, well before the green. Look at the replay. There the machine leaves the line. It's literally all the way up the crush car ramp. As the green light comes on, Fred Schaefer sits patiently at the starting line saying, what in the world happened? But he will be given the official win. And a dejected Jim Kramer heads back to the pits. Meanwhile, Fred Schaefer will take the official run into the final round, his second easy run of this event. And the world champ has gotten to be elated with the turn of events in the opposite lanes. First, his opponent breaks, then Bigfoot leaves the starting line with a big red light glowing. The number 4 and 3 qualifiers squaring off to take a shot at number 1. Staged and ready, waiting for the countdown. No red light this time. In the closest race of the event, we'll have to see the replay of that one before we can even think about calling a winner. Here is the replay of the starting line launch. They hit the cars. The win goes to Taurus by a matter of inches. Look at Anderson carrying the right front wheel almost all the way from the starting line to the finish line, while Jack Willman had his first decent run in the right-hand lane. Remember, every run he had had before that was completely sideways down to the finish line. Here it is again. Nearly impossible to tell, but the purple Chevrolet goes to the final round in the ultimate showdown with Fred Schaefer's Barefoot. So while Jack Wellman has had a rough road all the way to the final round, Fred Schaefer's first real race will be coming up in that trophy dash.
Brett, from the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, we are getting ready to see some of America's top four-wheel drive pulling vehicles. Some of our contenders include Howard Lewis and High Roller, Gene Fanny Jr., Gone AWOL, Bob Minnick's Small Change, and Mark Marone's Grandpa Herc. That's a father-son team, and they're really an interesting group of individuals to watch pull. Joe Taylor is taking a look, and he's off. Getting a pretty good bite off the line. He is trying to go 170 feet. This is his 5th year on the World Champion Tour. And that's all for the Enforcer this time around. Let's go now to Small Change, driven by Bob Minnick out of Winchester, Virginia. This is one of the only events that he really gets to pull close to home, and he is off down the track. He's going for 170 feet. Looks really smooth run. 168.8 feet. He moves into the lead, but it's not probably going to stay there very long, because look at this fella. His name is Howard Lewis, driving the High Roller machine, a beautiful Chevy, and one of the strongest four-wheel drive competitors. Is it going to be a full pull? I believe it is. Howard Lewis, our first full pull here at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland. Another gentleman that's down to earth is the guy driving this, Mark Marone. This is a father-son team. They are giving him the green flag. As he takes off, it looks like a pretty slow start. He's getting a little bit of the bite here. The weight is transferring up. That's 30,000 pounds going to the top of that sled, by the way. Not looking quite quite as strong as the previous run by Howard Lewis, and I believe he's come up just a tad bit short. Gene Fanny Jr. starting her up, and he is off. Slowly, he is off. He's got to beat a full pull. That is the distance to beat, and is qualifying for a pull-off. Gene Fanny Jr. looks strong, looks real strong. Yes, I believe he's done it. He has also made a full pull. That is 2 here at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland. Taking a look at the pull results, it will be Howard Lewis's high roller. You saw him earlier take it out of here with a full pull. He's going to be in the pull-off against Gene Fanny Jr., gone AWOL. Third place was Bob Minnick, small change with 168.8 feet from the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland.
But coming up, the battle between last year's top 2 monsters and championship truck pulling action. Don't go away.